It's Ashley. I'm one of the children's librarians at the Arlington Public Library, and I wanted to show you something that I think is really fun. We're going to make some different kinds of sensory bottles. Alright, so for my setup, I've already mixed some green food coloring in with some water. You can use your favorite color, but my favorite color is green. I also have some baby oil, but canola oil or any kind of kitchen oil works well with this. I've got some empty bottles that we've recycled, and all of this is stuff that we've collected on our walks around our neighborhood, me and my family. So we've gotten stuff, kind of done like a nature scavenger hunt, and we've collected a bunch of fun things from our garden and from all around. So we encourage you to go out and do that because it's really fun, and then you can use them for these sensory bottles. Alright, so I'm going to put this down here so we can have some space to work. And the first one that we are going to make is the food coloring and the oil. And this is more of like a calming sensory bottle. It's really good for kids to just kind of sit and look at. Alright, so we've put a little washcloth here just in case, because there will probably be spillage. It's probably best to do it in the kitchen. Okay, so first we're going to put the food coloring and water in.
Okay. Down. There we go.
Perfect.
Down.
Good job. Alright, put some of the oil in.
Okay, oil.
It's kind of, you can flip it upside down. And then you just kind of squeeze it in there, bud. Bubbles! On the sensory bottles with food coloring, water, and oil, you want to fill it almost all the way to the top. Just leave a little pocket of air so that way you can flip it back and forth. Alright. Now, with all of these, I recommend
Yes.
if you have hot glue or super glue, gluing the lids on, just so that way, you know, they don't open up. Not only is it fun to watch the green water and the oil separate and mix and separate, but it's really a calm and relaxing activity too for those times when you just need a break. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to get some of our favorite things from around the garden and put them in a little bottle with oil. This is just an old vitamin bottle that we had gummy vitamins in. For the plant sensory bottle, we wanted to put little flowers and leaves and little clovers in there. Basically things that could be preserved by the oil that we're going to fill the bottle up with. This works perfectly with the dandelions that we always find when we're on our walks and everything too. This is just a way of preserving them. If you don't have oil, that's okay. You can use water. The oil will just make it last longer, and it's fun to look at. So for this one, we're just going to put a lot of things that we found and not put water and not put oil. Things that might be smaller for kids where they want to look at them, but maybe you're worried about them putting the items in their mouth. So we're going to just put them in here. The larger plastic bottles work perfectly for this kind of project. So if you drink a lot of orange juice or apple juice, or like this one was an iced coffee, you can just peel the label off and save it for projects like these. My family and I have been having a lot of fun going on our daily walks around our neighborhood. We like to collect things, and so this is a fun activity for us. I do recommend taking a bag or a bucket, something where you can bring home all of the little pieces of your adventure in. When collecting materials for these dry nature sensory bottles, try to find different items that will make different sounds. So we did some garden items in oil or water in a little bottle. And then we did oil and water with food coloring so you can see how they separate and then mix up whenever you shake it. And then we did our dry nature bottle. This can be done, and this actually. They can both be done with items around the house also. So, like I said before, little things that you don't want kids to put in their mouths, like paper clips, safety pins, buttons, any little items that you have around the house. It's really good for stuff like this because you can put it all in there and they can just sit and look at it without actually having the tiny items. So thank you for joining me today, and we really miss you at the library, but we hope you are finding some fun things to do around the house. I hope you have a good one. See you next time.